Hey everyone, it's Natasha here, and welcome back to my wonderful channel. Please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The worst 90-Day Fiancé villains will never ever change. They're set in their ways. These troubled cast members may be bad to the bone. 90-Day Fiancé villains sink so low, and they're known for their jaw-dropping words and actions. Whether they're clashing with partners, in-laws, fans, or the police, they're wreaking havoc. Since their bad behavior's ingrained, it's a pretty safe bet that they're beyond redemption. Everything they do isn't bad, but the negative things really stand out. While some villains have what it takes to turn things around and become fan favorites, these 90DF franchise stars aren't going to be winning hearts anytime soon. Some of them couldn't hang on to their partners, much less please the public. 90-Day Fiancé celebrates villains, well, most of them. Some, like jailbird Jeffrey Paschal, go too far. Without drama to fuel the fire, the entire franchise might end up in ashes. Bad cast members are often the ones who stir things up on screen, whether they're yelling from the tops of staircases like Larissa Lima, "Whoever is against the queen will die," or rubbing new love interests in exes' faces. Big Ed Brown's former flame Liz Woods is doing that right now. Andrei from Moldova is rude and greedy. In terms of 90DF villains, he was openly using Libby Potist's family. The way he would take Chuck Potist's money was almost conscienceless. He wanted Chuck to foot the bill for his extravagant Moldovan wedding. Later, he hit his father-in-law up for $100,000 to start a business. Chuck wouldn't give him the money. Both times, Andrei was ultra-selfish. Somewhere along the line, Andrei started believing that it's a dog-eat-dog world. What he wanted came first. Andrei's me-first attitude has caused so many problems. It strained his marriage, although he and Libby are still together. Libby was somewhat dependent on Chuck before Andrei, and afterward, mostly due to Andrei's demands, she really had to lean on her dad. It got to the point that Chuck was like some sort of bank. Libby was working for him, Andrei was borrowing, or just taking, money, and Chuck offered Andrei a job at his company in lieu of giving him the $100,000 he asked for. Andrei's attitude towards money and his in-laws shows who he really is. He feels entitled to their cash because he married their daughter. He gets angry when he tries to use them, and he is thwarted. Sometimes, Andrei goes to war with other Potists too, including Charlie Potist. Their feud is legendary. In fact, during one dispute, Andrei got very emotional. The brash 90-Day Fiancé star from Moldova threatened his brother-in-law. Yes, Andrei had violence on his mind, and not for the first time. He's never one to shy away from a no-holds-barred brawl, even if it ruins a family get-together. That's another side of his personality that probably won't change. Sure, he could mellow with age, a lot of people do. But there's always that hair-trigger temper. It pushes him to do some terrible things. When he's not swearing at his wife, he's ordering her to listen double. Sometimes he seems like a real jerk. In the TLC clip shown on YouTube, one of Andrei's insults is almost lost in translation. Andrei needs some kind of anger management training. He needs to stop asking other people for money. The world does not owe Andrei a living. While he does seem to love his wife, he also needs to work on his communication skills. He talks down to her, and this might eventually lead to a breakup. She's put up with a lot as it is. Andrei is a caring father, although he curses around his kids sometimes, and hopefully he's gentle with the little ones. They do seem to bring out his softer side. However, he'll always be Andrei, and that's why he'll never redeem himself. He is who he is. No one can change him. Corinne's been involved in so much drama and so many scandals. In the past, while interacting with Paul, Corinne seemed so cold and mean. It almost seemed like she hated him. The couple didn't have much money, and Paul appeared to be mentally unstable. Once during an argument, he ran off. His behavior seemed very disordered. Corinne had more self-control, but she didn't exactly nurture an already disturbed Paul. When the pair lost custody of their sons, Ethan and Pierre Stale, after Corinne got violent with Paul during an argument, Corinne did try to change. She's done some positive things. For example, Corinne's working night shifts at UPS, where she makes over $20 an hour. She says she's tired at the end of her shifts but likes the work. UPS might be better than working at a place like OnlyFans, where she's trading racy content for cash. At UPS, Corinne may be able to move up, and she doesn't need to take off her clothes. She can wear her brown UPS shirt and get by based on her hard work rather than her physical attributes.